Hey Virgo, this is your beginning of June reading for June 2019. This is for any point in your astrological sign that has Virgo, but mainly Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, and check out your other astrological points, see how your story marries as a whole. If something resonates, that is awesome. You can let me know, or you can book your own personal reading. If it does not resonate, either let it go, ask for clarification, book your own personal reading. Everything is welcome. Everything's acceptable. Thank you for showing up, and I hope that you had a fabulous end to May. I'm a Virgo sun. I have 4 Virgos in my charts. It was an intense ending for me. So we are going to see what June has in store. And, I think it's going to be really good because the intensity is usually prelude to some new sense of freedom. Let's check this out, my Virgonians. So we're going to kick this off with, I'm actually being pulled to the Angel Love reading, the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue, being pulled to that immediately. So I think this is going to involve connections. I don't know. We're going to see. No biggie. Isn't life about connections in various forms? It doesn't always have to be romantic. So again, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Let's see what is up. You guys can find me on all social platforms. Reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. True love, finances and career, and free yourself. So you have love either happening or that is about to happen. New connections are being made that are true and authentic and that are going to be expansive on your part. I feel like this is you stepping into mission work. And okay. So this is talking about freeing yourself from exes, freeing yourself from expectations of exes, because what is stepping in right now isn't going to be completely new and alien to you, but it feels like home. This is your castle. This is your unicorn. I do feel like you guys are having new love come in, but you have to let down the roadmaps of what you created with exes in your past. This engagement is the higher ascension of love. This is true love. You guys don't even need the boundary line of commitment with this. This is just like mutual understanding. Whatever you do with it is perfect and fine, but you guys are going to be doing mission work together. That's it. That's what I'm getting from insight. Your story is going to be very individual unto yourself. And you have to stop being so critical of yourself, Virgo. Don't push something away just because you are used to the past conditions falling away. No matter how hard you tried holding on, no matter what promises were made, you don't need to use those as boundary lines or as red flags for the connection that is coming into play. Now we are going to be using the Spirit Song Tarot. All right. We have the Knight of Crystals, the Two of Feathers. You have choices to be made. There is no wrong choice with this, you guys. I've been seeing a lot of lizards here in California, and there's a lizard on the Two of Feathers. So this is, oh, and there's feathers on it too. The two, wouldn't you know it? So this is talking about, for one, you do have choices that are to be made. There is no wrong choice, but there is choice that has to be made, and it's not always going to be an easy choice. This is going to involve you having determination. You're going to have to be determined and solid in your choice. Don't leave it for the maybes. Execute what is considered a maybe in your life. And then we have the Eight of Crystals, and then we have the Four of Crystals. You don't need to have such a stronghold in your life, such control over conditions. This is, again, using red flags of the past to your detriment right now. You have to be dedicated to yourself, to your path. This isn't about you validating anyone else's existence. Whew, Tower moments, Virgo. You're going to have a lot of change in the beginning of the month, and you need to be okay with that. What came up? See? And then we have the Four Crystals in reverse. And the Tower. God, you guys, a lot of changes are going to be made, but these are all based off your decisions. Don't worry about any sort of outcome with this, but feel Where are you repeating a cycle in life and step away from that? What is a new opportunity and what is expansive for you and go for that? What is better for you? What is going to be different from you? Because you can't repeat the past. It's just not going to happen this time around. I know that it's safety and it creates a bullheadedness with us and we overanalyze everything because we are Virgos. Oh dear Mother of God. Yeah, we have the ability to go the distance on this. Release the need of control. It is not keeping you safe. It is anchor, and you are underwater, and you need to get some fresh air in you guys. So I hope that made sense. I'm being pulled to the daily guidance from your angels from Doreen Virtue right now. What does this want to tell us? Virgo, you guys got love happening. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe and the situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Okay. All right. Be honest with yourself, giving and receiving. Focus on service. This love is going to happen regardless because it is your growth, your timing, your inspiration. You don't need to give it all of your focus right now. It's just going to happen. So only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly and through you. Be completely honest. Don't do... I'm not... Don't say and behave in ways just for other people's comfort because, again, that is one of the anchors that holds Virgos back. You don't need to please anyone. We are really naturally analytical people pleasers. We want that validation. I am just as guilty of it. We are more emotional than we let people see. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself. Sometimes we know the words, but even more so, we need to give them life and say them aloud. So put yourself in a safe space and either write or say the words just to give them air. Stop holding on to them because you're going to experience them on repeat if you don't. It's better to say too much than not to say enough and wishing that you had the nerve to say something. Either way, this is the road to your life. All right, so we will support and guide you through the necessary changes. Virgo, tower moments, they are a-coming. All right, lean on us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desire and they'll come to you on angel's wings. How many of you guys have been seeing feathers just everywhere? I have. And I take it as a sign in synchronicity, and of course I hold on to them. Yeah, it's a thing. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalation and exhalation. This is you finding balance. All right, so only when you exhale, give, or inhale, receive, you will become out of rhythm. So if you only inhale or exhale, then you become out of balance. And when you are out of balance, the scales tip and they reset themselves. So whether or not you're giving too much or receiving too much, get ready for those scales to tip and rebalance themselves. And it's not to scare you, but it's because it is important to your personal growth. This isn't to be a power struggle over you, but you are worth the balance and the even perception. All right, this is for optimal health, energy, and replenishment. Balance each inhalation with an exhalation. Don't hold your breath. And then focus your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus on staying in the stream and giving and receiving in the situational. Do all that you do. So you are going to have all your needs met. You're going to be taken care of. And the huge thing is a lot of people have a fear of abandonment or being left to their own devices or completely rejected. You don't need to be worried about that. You're going to be taken care of. You are, even if you don't see it right now, there is care and support coming your way. And it's up to you to take those baby steps forward into your path. So now we're going to finish this reading off with the Animal Spirit Knowledge cards. What does Virgo need to know? Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Again, don't forget to check out your other points. What do you guys need to know for June? Come on, come on. All right, fine. Fine. So we have the deer. Graceful, swift, and elusive, the deer has symbolized the power in nature that is not easily subdued. A deer's antlers, which are shed and regrown each year, are specifically associated with regeneration and renewal. A swift deer with golden antlers was sacred to the Greek goddess Artemis, whose realm was the wilderness and instinctual untamed things. A deer is also a symbol that summons individuals to a calling or journey. Stepping into your path. It frequently appears in legends and myths as a creature which lures a hunter or knight to the wilderness. In a legend of King Arthur, a deer leads Sir Gawain into the woods to begin his adventure. And we have a crocodile. Now, what's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? You're going to hate me for this. One you'll see later, one you'll see in a while. Oh, shush. Okay. Alligators and crocodiles are creatures of the water, particularly fecund swampland, which suggests both fertility and feminine principles of life and birth. They often have been associated with dragons, which appear in myths and legends as wily guardians of creatures and keepers of wisdom. Stories that revolve around encounters with these reptiles have often been a new opportunity, but one that often carries significant risk. Let me say right now, you are worth the risk. Any sort of discomfort, it is not going to be the rest of your life. It's only temporary. Push through it. The best way to get through discomfort is to go through it, cut right through it. With many mythological reptiles, the crocodile in this painting appears wise, menacing, and somewhat indolent. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus. Check out your other astrological points. Review last month, see how it worked out for you. And can't wait to see how things are going to turn out in the middle of the month. Yeah, if you want to book your own personal reading, check below. If this resonated, awesome. If it didn't, you can either let it go away or ask for clarification. But reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. And until next time, stay safe, have fun.